Uh, yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Continue, man.
No, that's it. It makes me mad that.
Fucking people.
All right, hey, we're live.
Hey, everybody. We're doing
Greatest
magic stuff.
intro ever.
Yeah. Take action. FNM. Here we are. We're doing this thing, like always.
Yeah,
Got some Isaiah Mosher. Amulet. Nice.
yeah. Two good players. One of them's smelling himself a little bit too much for my liking lately, but
Yeah.
yeah, I listened to him for like 4 minutes talk about how great he was the other day, and I was just like, yeah, I'm kind of off this kid.
I'm trying to rein it in. It's not been successful so far. Well, that's what I said to him after the last tournament he went to, when he just kind of like, X3, and like X3 is fine, but it's like he's been talking so much mad shit. It's like, hey, maybe he wouldn't talk so much mad shit.
Well,
Maybe,
in those
good
tournaments
than-
he's going to, X3 is actually not good.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying, like
It's actually what sends
it's
you
losing.
home.
Yeah, it's a losing record, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you've been fucking strutting around, peacocking like a motherfucker. Like, maybe tone it down a smidgen,
Yeah.
just a smidge.
We'll see how long it takes for Dashner to knock off the rust, but he's like always been one of the best players in the room whenever he plays. He's still going to be fresh after not playing for
Oh yeah,
6
for
months.
sure. Yeah, a little bit of time off definitely builds up some rust for sure. It's definitely good to see people out though. So another player out there we haven't seen for a minute.
So I'm thinking, like, I know it's a little different these days, but back in the day when I played Grixis Shadow, back when it was like a cool deck,
Yeah.
I felt like this was a great matchup for me.
Yeah.
Like Thought Seizes and shit. Like,
Thoughtseize, the counter magic.
yeah.
It depends how much, I guess, counter magic he's rocking in this thing, or how much like tempo stuff he's playing now. God damn.
No. Well,
Poor guy.
this does not seem like a good matchup.
No, this is terrible for game one. Damn.
I want a new feature match. Let's get somebody else in here.
Hey man, the next two games could be amazing. So let's see. Game one's
Game one could be
probably-
amazing.
It could be. It could.
If he just keeps
we
like
gotta stay positive here, all right?
like 2 fetch lands, a shadow, and a Thought Seize, I could get there.
If only he knew, he would bottom that fatal push. I guess it'll kill a dryad, I suppose. That's good. Get a monkey out of the way. Stupid monkey. I fucking hate that thing.
Is he playing the Death Shadow? Yeah, he kept the Fatal Push.
Well, that monkey's not going to be a problem.
Yeah. Spelunking, new card from the new set.
What to do?
So ETB, draw a card. You may put a land from your hand into play. Lands come in untapped.
Oh yeah, that's the 3 mana one, right?
Yeah, it's
And
like it's a bit of redundancy for the amulet, but it shuts off your amulet,
Yeah.
which is weird.
And if you
It's kind of like, it's kind of gross though, right?
Yeah, it's that they have that too. Yeah, it's
How,
not been bad.
was that a Spell Pierce?
It was a spell
Yeah,
pierce.
it's a spell pierce, so this is not going to resolve.
Said you ain't spelunking nowhere, buddy. Get back on land. No cave diving for you. It does other shit if you have caves, or if you put a cave in a place.
Seems
that
not
gives you
relevant
life.
in this.
Yeah, it's
in this
not
deck.
relevant at all.
Like,
It does confirm the creeping norm of every set giving Amulet
That's
Titan
easy.
something.
Yeah.
Like every single set, this deck gets something.
I mean, there's always lands that are going to exist, so every set.
Yeah.
something
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
But like so many that are so like perfect for like the microsynth thingy up
Oh,
there. Like that
yeah.
was just random. Like, oh hey, cool, free more amulets. All right.
So he's got either Titan or
The one
ring.
ring.
he's going to take the
Yeah.
ring.
Yeah, I think that's probably right because he's not quite at the mana yet for the Titan.
But he could slam the ring next turn. / this turn now.
Yeah, get that shit out of here.
Fatal Push, is that a Death Shadow hand? One of his new Death Shadows?
I don't know what that is. If it's a Death Shadow, I'm disappointed.
All right, we got V24 says, I believe if you have more amulets, then you can choose the replacement effect to have your lands enter tapped and get your amulet triggers anyway. I don't think so. It's not what I've been hearing from all the amulet players.
Doesn't this thing say that your lands enter
just enter tapped? Yeah.
Enter untapped?
Enter untapped, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not really a replacement effect.
Yeah, it doesn't. So that's what the Death Shadows look like.
All right.
Yeah, it's
We got a threat.
I mean, there is a shadow. I have no idea what's going on. The entire card is just one big shadow.
Living up the name.
All right, so he's got a Dryad down. That can spell doom if certain things line up well. He's got that push,
Wait,
though.
Did he play it this turn?
The Dryad, yes.
Talking about the shadow.
No, the shadow? No, it was the turn before.
Okay. I missed it. I was fucking with things.
Fucking with things. All right. Says no. Counter that shit.
Is that a Drown in the Lock I saw?
Was. It's one of the few Strixhaven style artworks that I can immediately recognize.
They all look, the border and text box are so
Yeah.
similar that they just all look exactly the same to me.
Almost every card is starting to just like...
Look exactly the same.
Yeah, if it's in the style, it just looks like every other card that was the special printing style. All right. The inevitability of this deck is the problem for Mike here. He can kind of stymie what's going on, but if he can't get a good clock and win fast, it's just going to get away from him. I mean, there's no way to... You've got to be able to deal with this shit as it happens while being aggressive, and that's really hard to do. There's the push for the monkey. Okay.
He doesn't want him to be able to chump this turn. He wants to get the beats on.
Get the beats on. There you go. That'll get the beats on. That's what he needed.
Now, Isaiah has to draw a threat, like, right quick.
Yeah. Right quick, for sure.
I mean, didn't we know that he had a prime time in hand?
He does, yeah. Oh, yeah, so he has a threat, yeah. He does have a prime time. The threat, actually. And he is going to get free stuff. Kind of free stuff. The Spelunking is, like, so much less gross than the amulet, though. You can't do all the shenanigans with it. Still good, though. For the deck, for sure. Alright, so here's Titan. He's got nothing to say. Just gonna have to let this happen.
Yeah, and with Dashner being at...
They enter untapped, right?
They do.
You know, with Dashner being at 10 is just lethal.
Yeah. There's just no reason. Let's pick these up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that went about as one would surmise.
Well, for Dashner Mulligan to...
No, it actually,
to
yeah, no, he
five,
definitely
it
had
was,
a lot of action there.
Fatal Push was unfortunate.
Yeah. He couldn't have known without collusion of some
I
kind.
think that's
so.
a card you don't really want in this matchup.
Oh, hell no. Terminate, yes. Stern Scolding, I like that. That hits a good amount of things. Not everything. Only one thing it doesn't hit. But
Oh,
it
I
still
see
hits.
a card I want in this matchup.
Voidwalker.
Douthy Voidwalker. That's the first card I'm bringing in.
Do you have a dress down in there too?
Yeah, Dristan can buy you a turn here. Though.
Yeah. Could be fine.
That's how I win it. Like when I was playing Blue Black Shadow online, this matchup was so easy. You just like bring in. I had 4 Douthys in the sideboard. You just bring in Douthys. Douthty turn 2, Thought Seizure Titan. Now I'm the Amulet player.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So it looks like Isaiah's thinking about. I don't know what he's thinking about. Dragon Lord Dramoka.
Oh, Lightning Bolt's another card that's like not good in this matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, and cut those for terminates. It's like, yeah, Isaiah's bringing.
Actually, I actually think that Lightning Bolt is worse than Fatal Push.
Really?
Yeah, because it doesn't kill the dryad
it doesn't
guy.
get the
Yeah.
naked dude.
The naked dude. The naked vine
He
man.
is.
He is. He's butt-ass naked, for sure.
Dude, leaving the bolts in there. I know bolts are horrendous. Unless it's the old school where they're playing the chick that allows you to play more lands.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Even then, Fatal Push can deal with that.
Yeah, I think Isaiah is... Okay, good. He took out the pushes.
Pulled out pushes, left in the bolts. I'm curious to see what those bolts are going to do.
Hopefully
I have a
he...
feeling the answer is nothing.
Probably, but he could just get to go aggro, so...
Yeah.
Let's see
faster
how
clock.
it goes, yeah. See how it goes.
I think he gets this game too.
On the play, hopefully he doesn't have to fucking mulligan to Oblivion. Jesus.
Yeah.
He's had a few times that we've seen him on camera in the last year has been like just fucking
Dashner.
awful for him, yeah.
It's the pressure, man. It's hard to draw well when you're on camera.
Right. The cards know.
Isaiah could tell you.
I want to offer a promotion of your channel. You can go fuck yourself, robot man.
Hey, I'm the robot man. Get out of here, dude.
Alright,
Bots
so
are my thing.
how do we do this again? Oh, we gotta do
You're
it from...
doing it as a spectator.
Yeah,
here.
we gotta do it from the other side. Ah, well, we'll get that fucker banned at some point.
Write his name down.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. Unexpected castle? Weird. I don't know if that's supposed to, like... What is castle? Whatever. Fuck off, robot. That's what we say. Don't need your promotion. Then we'll just get more robots. Yeah, so far, I was unsure about the spelunking thing, but it seems fine.
Just having effect, 5 and 6 does probably play 2.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I think his list is playing 3. I immediately thought 2 because it's just extra, but you know, I'm definitely not a pilot for this deck. This is not my deck.
So Dashner's list of Grixis Shadow didn't have anything as far as
2 drowns. Oh my god, this poor son of a bitch.
That was a good hand.
Oh, he's got 1 land and preordained.
Yeah, preordained.
Okay,
So it's a second land.
Yeah, and he's got drowns. Yeah, okay.
he doesn't have much as far as his list to deal with Urza Saga.
Drown is kind of weird in this matchup because Amulet doesn't put things in its graveyard naturally.
Not really, no.
But it is good against the packs, though.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it has relevant targets for sure.
You have to kill a few things and make them discard a few things before it becomes a real counter spell.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he was really hoping for a nice, Thoughtseize opening hand, but it's just not how it went. Looks like Isaiah's hand it's not the most explosive that it could be.
No, but he has double Saga, which is going to be 2 amulets.
Yeah, if
and
he just
dudes.
means...
This looks good to me.
Yeah. Yeah, put them bitches right back on top.
All right, so he's got all the lands he needs for the rest of the match.
Valakut, starting with Saga. Alright, so he's just going to be on Hangout plan. On reactive mode for the next few turns. Expedition map. That's frustrating. Nothing to say about that.
Can't believe that Mike doesn't have the 2-mana land destruction thing. In his,
right, the snow one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it would destroy that Saga right now.
Alright, well, now something's in the grave, so that's just live to a degree at least. Not super, not in a super great way, but it is turned on.
So he looks like he's got a Terminate in hand.
Terminate, Snap, Murktide, and 2
And a couple
Drowns.
drowns.
Snapcaster, hell yeah.
Oh, he does have this. Okay, so the bolts do have a target. Now he just needs to draw one.
Yeah, I think in his list it's a one of. I guess I shouldn't be saying this.
Yeah.
Sitting here. Oh well, it's an FNM.
That's fine.
He's fine.
Yeah, so Isaiah has no bounce land. He'll have to fetch for one. But then I'll have.
I'm
as
surprised
much
he.
mana as
Oh no, he
wants.
searched for that. Ugh, yeah, those drowns are just so frustrating right now.
I know he has a.
Dramoka? Dragon Lord Dramoka.
Yeah.
He does have a bounce land in his hand, the Simic one.
Or, wait, not Dramoka.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dramoka.
Dramoka. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the one that
Yeah.
it's
Can't be countered.
your shit can't be counted.
Yeah.
It's like a weird power and toughness, and it has like lifelink and
Yeah, it's a
vigilance or
5/7.
some shit. Yeah, 5/7. Yeah, that's a weird power toughness to me.
Yeah. The fucking like if it lands, it's a pretty obnoxious card. Which looks like there's not gonna be any problem here. Oh, never mind.
So
That was
the new set, there's a thing that they have in this set that I really enjoy. There's this 2/5 flyer for 5 that has an ability. You pay 2 mana, put a card on the bottom of your
Yeah,
of a
yeah.
player's
One of those
library.
old
Yeah.
school kind of cards.
It reminds me of Epitaph Golem, which
Yeah.
was printed
Yep.
years back.
Yeah, it's like the best epitaph.
So
golem
so
ever
there's
printed
this
so
line
far.
where you can do, or if you play self mill, which this deck does have an amount of, or this set
Here's the
does.
Merc
You can mill
tag.
your entire deck and then just stack the best card every turn with the Epitaph Golem ability.
Now, there's so much mill in Ixalan. All right, so Murktide's stuck. It's a 6/6. Isaiah's been stripped of his Dramoka.
Now he's on.
He's on the construct plan.
Which it wouldn't be bad for him to go get just another saga right now.
Yeah, I feel like he might want to just.
Did Mike
lean
bring
into
in
that.
the? I forgot that this is a saga deck. So
He did bring in a dress down.
one dress
But
down.
that's it.
I think that's all he had.
Okay, that's the right number then.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think Isaiah, if he leans into this and Mike doesn't find the dress down, because he's not. I mean, he'll top like a better threat eventually, but until he does, like, fuck it. So this card does. It is the threat. Backup plans.
Oh,
Well,
no spelunking for you.
yeah. Then you going to no caves. All right. Just lands. All right. So we got Isaiah. Adjust your life total so we can see.
Does
it.
Isaiah have a blue source in hand? No, he's not cracking this map.
Hey Isaiah, we can't see your life total.
It's 20.
Oh, it is 20? Okay. He just moved. He just wrote down his. Oh no, I was wrong.
Yeah.
See, well, that's all.
Yeah.
Some bitch.
He's using this piece of paper because he's like a big shot and stuff.
He's like so important. He's the man's man.
Yeah.
It's fine, use your paper, but you know, we're watching, fucker.
Yeah.
Alright. Constructs. So alright, so 14. Yeah, it's a pretty good clock, especially if he gets a bolt, so
The bolts being meaningful.
it might be. Might be. Might not matter. I'll probably just end up doing Titan shit, you know. It's usually what happens. They just fucking draw into it and then
This shows
Yeah,
my
yeah.
rookiness against Death Shadow. I honestly didn't play against it a lot when it was popular. I never really know when do I start actually applying pressure to my opponent's life total.
oh yeah, no, that's
When
the
you can
weird
kill
thing.
them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them do it themselves, basically.
And then try to sneak in.
That's why in the premium modern event, when I was playing against the mono black Death Shadow deck that Ryan was playing.
You basically don't want chip damage.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
Yeah.
Like if they're at like 12 or whatever, like that's not a good time
Oh.
to attack them.
Yeah,
These-
and
these,
Dress
uh,
Down is awesome against these tokens.
Yeah.
We completely skipped over that.
Yeah, I did mention that a minute ago.
Well, he just-
brought in the right
You did.
number.
Yeah, drown, yeah. Well, he Drown is hitting these
Oh yeah,
things
I
now.
said Dress Down,
Yeah,
didn't I?
yeah,
As Drown.
No, yeah, we didn't know if he was
Okay.
gonna have to go
Yeah,
this
yeah,
route
I mean-
or not, you know. Like it's It's always a weird
It's
thing.
kind of unfortunate, though, when you have to spend a card on what is essentially a third of a card.
And did Isaiah do the life pad thing and not the dice again?
Yeah, probably.
Wasn't he just at 14 and now
Yeah.
he should be at 8?
We should go take that thing away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just imagine in our head that he's at 8, I guess.
Get a
Is
fucking-
the pad down again?
Oh, I haven't loaded it back up yet. I'm just gonna get a new one. But the dice are fine if people keep track. He's just in this mode, apparently.
I like using the big white ones.
Yeah, I like the big white ones too.
Yeah, it's just
they're easier
good
to
for
see.
they're good for counters though. Like we just don't
Yeah.
have enough dice at the moment. So.
Hey, I'm not playing Hardened Skills tonight. You're welcome.
Ah.
All right, so Mike's at 10 and Isaiah is at 8.
My biggest fear is that I'm gonna have to watch this in every round.
Yeah, it's likely, unfortunately. He's going to go play this tomorrow, I think. So that's why we have to see it.
Michael missed hit off that construct.
Thanks,
too,
Mike.
right?
Look at this guy. He's keeping track of his shit the right way. Derp derp derp. Derp 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 derp. You have the big dumb threat.
Yeah. I don't know if he caught it or missed it. I don't know. I tend to check out in these Amulet Titan matchups. Man.
No,
Like,
it's pretty hard to
like-
watch, really.
It really is.
All right, spelunking puts in a land, lifts it up. No more double triggers for Isaiah.
He doesn't get to choose which one? Or is it a layering thing?
I don't think so. From how we were playing earlier, I don't. As far as he's concerned, at least you don't. It just replaces the like.
And
You just don't get it.
he is the certified judge.
Is he
Uh,
certified? I don't think he's certified.
Didn't he take the test?
You can still choose a double trigger.
Oh.
Well, we'll look into that if you guys want to break out to Google and find out.
Don't
He's passed the equivalent test, but he has to pass it through a level 2 judge. All right, I'm gonna do some Googling here.
V24 thinks that you can still choose to double trigger it,
He does think that, and
which
I
means that you can choose to have it come in tapped because that's the only way it would trigger, right?
right. Yeah, but it's not a choice though. Just it says your lands enter untapped.
Right. Well, you have you're playing a land that says it comes into play tapped, and you have a thing in play that says it doesn't come in tapped. So I don't know
Well-
if there's a layer that overrides it or if
Hey, snap bolt. Hey, bolt's got there.
Hey, there's relevance.
since
to the
land
bolts.
has the line enters tap, that's a replacement effect. You also have another replacement effect of the spelunking, and you get to choose. Okay.
All right. Well, right now Isaiah is convinced he doesn't get to do that, so he won't be doing that. As far as I know.
Thank you, V24. Are you a certified judge?
Yeah, I mean, the literal first Google says exactly that.
It says
Oh, nice.
Spelunking says the lands you control enter the battlefield untapped, except it doesn't actually do that. Amulet Vigor still triggers, so lands enter the battlefield tapped and untapped simultaneously. I mean, that's a Reddit line, so I don't know how
Makes sense to me.
solid Reddit is.
That's how I thought about it in my head. So
Okay, well, there we go. It's confirmed. As much as we want to confirm it.
Isaiah, I think you might fail that judge test. You should probably study.
Yeah.
You should also learn how your deck works. That's important.
Well, you just threw that in the deck because it's like the new hot thing to try. Still not even confirmed if like they're gonna settle on that card in the list or not. over time.
So it's been replacing the Azusa.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, he's playing both, so
He's only playing one Azusa in his list right now.
so it's replacing a second Azusa. I don't know, dude. These decks are never the same.
This deck. There's so
Amulet
many
is-
things this thing can play. It's
Like one of the most customizable decks. I say that, and that's not really true because there's only a handful of spots. But like,
Does he have? Oh, so yeah, he had an amulet.
he wants another one.
no, wow, no
Oh,
amulet for you. All right, Slayer Stronghold.
was he relying on double amulet?
No, he's got the Splunking in hand too. He needs a stick a good green source. That would be good.
Yeah, so
Seems ideal.
Dashner playing around Pithing Needle just in case.
Yeah, very very heady play here.
Yeah, that's a very good thing to do. I've been known to get caught on moto by that once or twice.
Some Hardened Scales lists play Pithing Needle main. I don't. I play the little Haywire Mite, and so I'll still ask my opponents if they want to do anything before I search with the Urza Saga trigger, just so they think I have it.
Nice.
So I wonder if Isaiah was doing the same.
All right, and there's that. Yeah, this deck is definitely like I'm not super well versed because it's just the stuff that I'll never touch with a 10-foot pole in Magic.
Oh,
I hate what this thing does.
Well, amulet.
I would do a different version of it, the more jank version, but yeah, I would touch it.
You'd touch it.
Yeah.
Touch it so good. Oh shit! We got somebody.
Hell yeah, right in there.
We got all kinds of stuff.
Who brought hop slams?
Yeah, I did. Go ahead, help yourself.
Oh man.
I had never tried it before, so when I saw it at the store when I stopped by, I'm like,
Oh, that's a treat.
You know it's a 10% beer, right? Be
Oh,
careful.
yeah.
Be careful. With
I'm,
that.
I'm doing just one. I'm doing just
First
one.
time I ever had hop
All right,
slam, it was in a
we've
restaurant.
got
and I was like,
two
that sounds good.
dryads.
I'll have that. I ended up having 3 of them.
Well,
That was not a good night for me.
this escalated quickly.
3 hop slams is a 6-pack.
That's two druids.
Two drieds. Well, one now.
Yeah. Druids one now.
One got murdered.
Two previously 2 naked men, now 1. Sorry, leaf covered men.
Naked
covered.
men.
Naked green men. Naturalists in the truest sense.
Just as Robert Garfield intended.
Right.
So that's a
Did I
spelunking.
say Robert Garfield? Robert Garfield. Who the fuck?
And here's
Oh!
Bowmaster. That card
Yeah.
feels terrible in this match.
It's not good.
It's really not good.
I mean, I guess
Huh?
it
helps
compounds with
me.
that to kill a thing.
Yeah, it
That's-
helps there, but it's still not good.
I mean, your bolts aren't good, and so it makes your bolts better.
There we go. We got there. We got there. Hey, now he's spelunking. Doing some cave diving. Alright, well, Mike's got a... Yes, thank you, Mike, for telling Isaiah to let the viewers know what his life is at.
Yeah.
Because there are people viewing this match, and we cannot see your fucking piece of paper.
Yeah.
You just trying to stay in practice. I get it.
Does the cave spelunking card draw a card?
Yes, it draws a
Oh,
card,
nice.
and then it does the thing. Yeah.
I have a version of Gates that I'm brewing up. Might want to try that.
Ooh.
That is a great card for Gates.
So I had this thought today. There's this like in this league that we're getting ready to play in, Matt. There's like a deck with its caves, and I'm pretty sure it's a 5-color deck.
Oh yeah.
And I'm thinking that's really a Matt deck, but this is an artifact set. So
I
what's he
know.
gonna do?
Yeah.
I know.
Lands
The draft is gonna be
artifacts.
like such a pull for you, man. You're gonna be like, oh, No!
All right. Jose's got all
It's
the
just
things.
means I get to take whatever
Mike
comes to me and be
has-
happy.
But able to develop some real pressure here thanks to these spelunkings.
I think the gates deck will be all about those uncommon gates. Like there's the one that says other gates you
Yeah,
control.
that's the
tap
biggest
for
one. That's the
any
biggest
color.
one.
Like
yeah.
yeah, shit
There's
like
some
that.
really cool gate shit, dude, or cave shit. There's some cool cards for sure. There's a confluence in modern for caves.
Just wish they would do that for gates already.
They should just do it for like weird land types. They should just make one for like all of them. Deserts, caves, gates. Fuck it. Throw them all in one card.
Maybe that'll be a Horizons theme.
Right.
Wow.
Lands. Maybe they'll do a land.
Man,
So
he
much
is spelunking
spelunking.
so much. He's so deep in these caves.
Yeah.
Fucking monkeys and caves. I mean, who better to go with spelunking than monkeys, I suppose? Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. You can have the monkeys.
yeah. Yeah. All right, I think Isaiah's tapped out here. Nothing in hand.
And this
is
army
a really
is
good spot.
Yeah, this
Pretty
is good
nice.
for Mike, for sure. This is where he wants
He'd
to
like
be.
another threat.
Mike doing the Lord's work.
The good Lord's work. Oh, this big ass orc army is definitely. Oh, he's got 2 Murktides in hand, so he's got threats. He's got threats for days. Definitely jam one of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can only play one, right?
All right. Good example of why you play blue, folks. Counter magic. And card selection.
Leaving Consider and Spell Pierce. That's good.
He means he's thinking Snapcaster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and also he's a position where next turn he can potentially play another one and make the current one bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For quite potentially lethal.
Because the card needed to have that text.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was necessary.
Eh, you know what? It's alright. It's a big dummy. It needs the text. Things that don't have ETBs need lots of text these days. So it's fine.
Yep. I secretly think Torpor Orb's the greatest magic card ever printed right now.
Yeah, if it weren't like if they hadn't made it so easy to remove now.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Like it's
Nice
so
Torpor
easy to
Orb.
get rid of. Like
Meet
it's so-
my land, Boseiju.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, well. Zeusa just hanging out.
And those sloths, beasts, monkeys have reach. So
Yeah. Yeah, they get he's got chumps for days for sure. One day, I guess. He's got chumps for one day. This day.
And today is a good day. He survives.
And with Dashner having the counterspell up right now, he must be feeling pretty good.
I would.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that's like gotta be like the
Yep.
best feeling.
Ooh! This is why I would never be able to play this deck. Would be this game here.
Yeah.
Rip Amulet
Or
off
you
the
just
top.
like you got all the mana in the world and not shit to do with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. That's why it died. That's why I don't play ranked
And-
decks, man.
He's drawn 3 more cards than the. And by the way, the fact that he's got Spelunking actually makes this Bowmaster better than the
Yeah,
average
yeah.
amulet than
Yeah.
it would be against the average amulet.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Like don't have that, then all of a sudden he's kind of not good.
You guys hate talking. Please tell me you're talking shit about this spelunking card.
No,
yeah. We just
if
said
you
it.
would have walked in 5 seconds earlier, I was.
Please tell me you're talking
Yeah.
shit about that card. It's a non-bow.
It's actually not. We've just clarified it in the chat. He has his
Well,
choice.
I haven't really clarified it. I did a quick Google search, and a guy on the internet says it's not a non-bow. So I haven't done the research to definitively say it's not a non-bow. Or
It says lands enter untapped. You accrue your mana through the land entering.
yeah,
tapped.
apparently it's a replacement effect.
Yeah, one
You
says
can
that it
layer
enters tapped. The other says it
differently.
enters untapped, and so
You get
it's
to
it's
choose.
it's dueling. Like what
The
he
first-
says here. Like they actually they're 2 replacement effects, so you get to choose.
Yeah,
So that is better.
yeah.
But
Now,
it's-
the
I
funny,
still
the
am
funny thing
not-
here is that it's the only thing that turned on the Bowmaster.
yeah. He's now got a card that draws a card.
Yeah.
in a bow map.
Yeah.
Bow mat.
Bowmat.
Who won?
Bow mat. Bow mat.
Dash
Dash
Yeah,
one.
Dash got it. Yeah,
Well.
we were not on top of the of that today.
Oh,
but
was
it's
that,
okay.
Was that? Are they done?
They were done.
Yeah, that was game 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
I missed that. Well,
Yep. There we go.
Isaiah
Moving
didn't
on.
care. He doesn't think these games are important.
Yeah, I'm indifferent. Isaiah's running 3 Spelling Kings, and I think like at best it's a 2 of, but it's also
All right.
not a deck I
Well,
play. So.
We'll be back for round 2.
Stay tuned.
I didn't realize.
Yeah. Yeah.